Hi everyone, this is Alicia Smith with Alicia Smith Designs, and I have a project share for you. I was inspired by the crafting for Cards for Cubs challenge. They are asking for cards for children and young adults in foster care to encourage them. You could do birthday, and then they wanted some encouraging ones. And I haven't made cards in a long time, and I always enjoy the process. And I am trying to work through, just products and supplies and items that I have that I just have sitting here. And, we are tempted to buy more things, and I didn't want to do that. So I am working through what I have, and I am no Jennifer McGuire by any means, but I certainly did have a really great time making these cards, and I would love to share them with you. The first ones I'm going to show you. I just made card fronts so far, so I made more than I needed, and so I'll be able to use these myself to build up my own stash. And these are, as you can tell, lemon inspired, and I wanted to use this stamp set by Hero Arts. I think it's called Seize the Day. We'll go with that. And it's pretty fun. I hadn't used it, and so I just started out by making a bunch of lemons and stamping those out and then coloring them. And I'm not the greatest alcohol marker user, but I'm learning, and I felt like these turned out really cute, so I'll bring them up a little closer. This paper is from Cartabella, so I'm using this paper. Almost done, trying to work my way through it. And so this one is Squeeze the Day. Just took some scraps that I have from different papers hanging around and layered those items up. This one does have a completed card. On the inside I have just used 2 punches that I have from Stampin' Up. Wishing You a Fresh Start was one of those that I stamped out. When Life Gives You Lemons. And then I have a whole little cup over here somewhere of the sentiments that go with these. And so that's a card front. And this is Squeeze the Day. Here's another card front. So those are cute. And the next batch, this one I'll show you. The next batch are from this Concord and Ninth stamp set called Yay for Birthdays. Try not to get the glare. There we go. Yay for Birthdays. And so I just started stamping out a number of these elements in different colors, and I had to, I don't have a die, so I had to fussy cut these out, and that didn't take very long. And then I figure out what to do with them next. So in this case, this background I made years ago when I was trying to figure out the emboss resist technique. So I used ink and then embossed this stamp on top of it and then rubbed it off. And so it's just been kind of hanging out in my stash for a while. These are balloons from the stamp set right here at the top. And they happen to go together. This Happy Birthday comes from this stamp set right here. This is from old Tuesday Morning Days. And I thought it turned out cute. And on the inside, Celebrate, that comes from here as well. The Celebrate is here, and then there's the balloon. So I thought that turned out cute. And then, again, more elements. This is just paper that I have in my stash. I just did some doodling here. Eat Cake and Celebrate comes from this set here. So I just stamped a bunch of sentiments and elements out. This happy birthday, again, comes from here. And they're not perfect, as you can tell. But I think they will get the job done. And on this one, I stamped it on vellum. I was trying to use this set here. Did it a couple times. This is the best one, I think, of my batches. So I need to play with that a little bit more. But nevertheless, I think it's a cute card. Did some doodling on it, put some gems on top, and that's it. On the inside, happy birthday, let's party. Again, using sentiments already in the stamp set. Here's another one. Took some flowers out of my stash to put some gems on here. And happy birthday, eat cake and celebrate. And then the last one from that set. This one, I did some wet embossing and used some glitter embossing powder that I did not enjoy. I didn't like it, but I think I was able to salvage the look of it a little bit. So it's fun and festive for a birthday. So that's what we've got for those. The next one I did, I was just trying to play with these brand new dies I got. And I think I got them off of AliExpress. Really cute. And so I just made a bunch of these little tassels and figure out what to do with them later. And so this is what I came up with for this one. So this is some of that Hobby Lobby thread, some diamond dots. This circle and stamp I already had in my stash, and I don't know, I'm sure I have this die, or I'm sorry, this stamp, hooray, somewhere. And I just have a box of like this. You all may have something as well where you just put little stuff. So if I cut it out and I didn't use it, it might go in here. So I determined I was going to dig through the box, through the vault, and start using stuff. So here we are. So this is what we came up with. Hooray. And then on the inside, using this stamp set again. This one again. So I just stamped this on the corners, stamped the cupcake and the sentiment here, and then colored it. Didn't really worry about too much anything on the colors, just enjoyed the process. So that's that one. And then the next set, several years ago when I was just kind of getting into paper crafting, I picked this little cute die set, or I'm sorry, stamp set up from Simple Stories from Tuesday Morning. And at the time, I just stamped and colored the images and put them in the vault. And I said, we're going to pull them out. So there's another one of those hoorays again. And I just put these little kids all over the place. Let's see if there's another one in here. Yeah. I'll bring all of these out. So here's another one. And I just put them together. So in this case, this happy birthday stamp came from this set here. There's the happy birthday, cut it out in that circle. It worked out great. This oval is using, as you can tell, I went into the vault and got a lot of stuff. These are Sizzix dies that I have, and just started cutting out shapes with scrap paper. This embossing folder here is of birthday balloons, or I should say balloons, not birthday balloons. 3D embossing folder, really cute. I've used it a number of times. You'll see it a few times here. So that's the background of that. Celebrate, I already had stamped out. This sentiment here is from Altenew, and I can get it quickly. There we go. It comes from Say It With Love. has a lot of different stamps, a lot of different sentiments in it, and it's more than just a word. I bought this several years ago, and I just wanted some sentiments to go in sympathy cards and birthday cards or something just, you know, a little bit more. And so this is what we came up with. It's from that stamp set again. Here's that hooray again with some jimmies, a little guy that I'd already colored. And then on the inside, this sentiment was already stamped. Put it on the inside and matted it. In this case here, with these two, very similar. One uses some vellum, one doesn't. Just wanted to say that comes from Spellbinders here. Just wanted to say is one of these. And put that at the bottom with some gems. I had already colored these items here, so they're ready to go. Have a wonderful birthday, and then eat cake and celebrate, and some doodling that I did. So fun and simple, and I think really appropriate for little kids. Then this one, this girl and the balloons, I drew myself a number of years ago. Just I do that. I try to draw something every day, and so this was just in the stash. It was already colored. I fussy cut it out, put it on that paper that I had, just some scrap paper. Happy birthday was already cut out. This shape here comes from Stampin' Up, and it is here. And this is from their Painted Labels dies. This was a really great dice that I use this quite a bit. So I already had these made up. So I stamped them already, and it was a matter of putting them together. Again, another one of those Altenew sentiments, and then just cut it out with one of these Sizzix frames like these. And we were good to go. So those turned out pretty well. I also had in my stash a number of these flowers. I was years ago, probably about 4 years ago, 5 years ago now, I was trying to teach myself how to make flowers. And I was, of course, watching YouTube channels and was very inspired by a lot of you. And so this is one of those punches. And I love punches. I got a thing for dies and punches. I don't know what that's about. But in this case, I just took those flowers. I had them without the centers. I just made them and set them aside in a drawer. And found these centers to go here, stamped and wet embossed that Have a Wonderful Birthday from the stamp set I just showed you. And then on the inside is another one of those sentiments. Matted it, cut it out. This is probably one that I will keep. It's pretty dimensional. It's hard probably to mail, but I like that one. These two are using this stamp set from Crafter's Companion. Again, another Tuesday morning, man. I love them. But years ago, I stamped it out and I colored it, and it was just sitting in my box of goodies. And so for this one, I used an embossing folder. If I can get it quickly. This is a Stampin' Up! Embossing folder, brick and mortar. And put some pearls here, put some twine, propped it up. Already had Happy Birthday stamped out, and there we go. There's another one of those sentiments. And we went there. This was a little bit more mature, not quite for a little kid, I think. Same here. Scrap paper. Happy Birthday was already done. And I just took those sentiments, and there we go. The next few are really fun. I really enjoyed making these. You probably have seen these dies before, and they are, see if I can get it quickly. There. So the paintbrush is from Spellbinders, the cutting dies. And then I have learned about myself, you know, like this crafting journey, you learn what you really like and what you enjoy crafting with. I like matching sentiments. I have figured that out. So like for me, I am no longer going to cheap out and just get one or the other. I'm going to get the set because I have a lot of versatility with that. So I was able to create these with this, and then this little splash here came from this die, and I got this from Tuesday Morning a number of years ago as well, but I like that. And so Paint Your Dreams, and then Show the World Your Magic is a Tim Holtz set that I got from Joann's, and I just did some splotching there. Really like how that came out. I probably will also keep this one, and then I stamped hello from here onto the envelope, and I made the envelope to fit. I probably would keep this just because it'll cost more for them to mail it, but these could work. So Live Your Life in Color, again, just using some scrap paper that I already had, some gems, and then on the inside, Paint Your Dreams. Again, similar concept here. And the paintbrushes I already had made. They actually had red. They looked just like this. So I just recut the paint part of it so that they would match other papers. So Live Your Life in Color, and then I did some tearing here, create something every day. Again, I like having these sentiments in here. You can kind of see that red peeping out. I'm not messed up about it. It's kind of adds a little dimension. Paint Your Dreams on that one, and then Live Your Life in Color, again, using some scrap paper that I already had. So I thought those turned out really cute. And then the next few are really fun. They are from, I want to say it's a Spellbinders set also. Yeah. Again, figuring out my style. This is called Sweet and Savory. And so they have all these little food items. And then there's a stamp set that goes with it. And so I cut out a number of these. And I was like, you know, we're going to pull these out too. Because sometimes I want to craft and I want to do something with my hands, but I don't necessarily have anything I want to do with it at that moment. So just having these little elements on hand is helpful. This hello is from I think Honeybee also. I think it's a Honeybee also. I have it sitting over here somewhere, but I think it's buried. But I just cut that out really quickly, added some gems and some gold. Hope Your Day is Sprinkled with Fun comes from this set here. And then here's a big slice of happy. Again, another one. I think that would be really fun for a cute one. And I just drew that little smiley face on there. Have a slice day. The little pun inside. And then I have, like, I mean, these are old. Like these little fingernail polishes. One of the first stamp sets I bought in dies was this set here. The Honeybee fingernail polish. I loved it. It's called Shine On. And so I had these just sitting in one of those little boxes. And I said, we're going to pull them out. So here we go. This big gigantic U is from this set here I just got recently. I think from Hobby Lobby maybe. Got it for $1. And I loved the big U. So That's where the U comes from on this one. Some scrap paper, and wishing you a blissful future comes from one of these other stamp sets. And then you, sparkle and shine. Same deal. And I put another one of those in there. Just trying to work through my stash and through things. And then this YOU, pulled out some alphas and made the YOU on that. And that's one of the ovals, the stitch ovals that I have. Those turned out cute. And then the last set that I have is from the Simon Says Stamp and Clever Girl Craftings collaboration from a few years ago. And so cute. And Clever Girl Craftings is a really, Lydia is a really bright artist, and so she did this collaboration a couple years ago. Wanted to support, and so I had these already made up, and again, just in one of those little boxes, and so I was just able to pull these out. So I got some diamond dots here, did some doodling, just pieced together little scraps of stuff. This BIG, these alphas are from probably AliExpress, and they have capital letters and lowercase letters. And so I just cut those out in some glitter. And the dream comes from the Dream Big, and I just only stamped up the dream because I don't cut my stamps. And then wishing you a blissful future again is in there. A little piece of scrap paper. And then this one too, wishing you a blissful future. So I had a great time. I'll probably keep making some more because, you know, once you get in your mojo, you get a little better at it, you get a little faster, and you have more ideas. And so I appreciate you all for stopping by and watching and kind of taking a look at what I've created. And if you get an opportunity, I hope that you too are inspired to join in the fun with Crafting for Cubs and supporting and encouraging children who are in foster care. Y'all have a great one. Thanks again. Bye-bye.